What's cracking, guys? Omar Isave here with a very special guest. Leafy is beefy. Looks like you got the surgery, bro.
Yeah, dude, I can finally eat. It's great.
So, my man Eli came all the way from Chicago to film some videos with a bunch of peeps. He's been getting only more swole. He has a great channel, ZNA Productions, where essentially he makes very cool weapons for the zombie apocalypse. So what I'd say is that even though your channel's not lifting, you do actually lift. You have actually built, since I've seen you a few months ago, even more muscle. You do the fundamental movements, which is really, really cool to see. Last time you were down in LA, we tweaked your deadlift form. You actually hit a PR. Your form's looking honestly now really good, but we want to talk a little bit more about advanced technique. What we did notice is that the bar would slightly drift forward sometimes when the weight would get heavy, and so we want to talk about the role of the lats when it comes to the deadlift and what we can do to try and essentially engage your lats. And really, when we talk about your lats when it comes to the deadlift, the function, it's not doing much at all compared to, let's say, your hip extensions like your glutes, your posterior chain, or even a spinal extension when it comes to your back if you have a little round in and then you straighten up. The real role that we want to talk about, however, is keeping the bar close to your body. The same idea with the scapular position, and making it a little bit easier for those hip extensors, for your spinal extensors, and also for thoracic extension to occur. So let's break it down. Essentially what we talk about when we talk about the lats, we're talking about shoulder flexion, which means keeping the hands or your hands close to your body, which is the bar you're holding onto, therefore the bar close to your body itself. So the function of the lats is to keep the bar close to your body, keep yourself over the bar, because actually what we want our shoulders slightly in front of the bar. And we'll notice that a lot in beginners. What they'll do instead is that they'll kind of lean all their body weight back, their hips will go too low. Instead you want to be a little bit over actually the bar. But if you're not engaging your lats, and what we mean by that, we have a demonstration where Eli essentially retracts and depresses his scapula. Think lats or scapula in your pocket. Inside your pocket is what you want to think about. I think Tony Gentilecorn is the dude that came up with that. You want to fixate that right inside your pockets, and that's going to really help not only feel nice and stable, but it's going to help you get that sensation of utilizing your lats to keep the bar in its proper position so there's no real drifting back and forth as you lift the weight up. And what you'll find then is that everything should feel a little easier. I'm not saying with some of these drills that we're about to show you that you're going to automatically set a new PR. I am saying that your movement should look and feel a lot better, and over time then you'll learn to use your lats a little bit more effectively when it comes to deadlift. So the first one is actually one, shout out to Dean Somerset that came up with it, which is just a patterning technique that you can do a drill essentially for utilizing the lats when it comes to the deadlift. And so what you want to do when you deadlift is you want to make sure you bring the bar or the band close to your body. You're going to hip hinge all the way down, and then you're going to allow the band to drift up, pull back down using your lats. So you feel kind of that isometric tension of your lats in place with the bar or band close to your body, and then you're going to deadlift. That's that sensation you want where you're kind of keeping your lats or the bar close to your body using that muscle group instead of allowing it to drift forward. What you'll see a lot is that guys won't be set in the proper position. They're not tight, they're not braced effectively. Their hips shoot up, bar drifts forward. So the idea behind using the lats effectively is to keep the bar tight or close to your body, make it a little easier for the hips, for the spine, and for thoracic extension. So the next one is one I kind of jerry-rigged. I definitely saw it first from Tony Gentilecorn, where you set up a band essentially around a pole, and then the other end would be around the deadlift bar itself. And then from there you take a few steps back. We use stoppers, so we use just two 10-pound plates to make sure that the bar doesn't roll forward. Use a really light band, use like a red band, and it's going to be the same thing. There's going to be a forward pull of the bar as you pick it up, and what you're going to resist that with is keeping your lats in place. So that same idea of kind of keeping your hands close to your body, that same movement pattern or that same isometric hold is what you want to focus on. When you deadlift more and more weight, it's that exact same concept. As you lean a little over the bar in order to get, the bar over the midfoot and just your body or your body weight itself a little bit over the bar, so your shoulder a little bit over the bar. What you want to focus on then is making sure that the lats are nice and tight and your shoulder blades are retracted. So when you pick up the weight, the bar doesn't shoot forward. And this will make it a lot easier. It'll reduce the amount of distance that the hip is from the bar itself throughout the whole movement rather than the bar drifting forward. And that'll make it just easier on your back, on the hip extension, on everything else. So Like I said before, guys, the key with this is learning to use your lats properly when it comes to the deadlift. It's not doing a whole lot of movement. It's really just kind of there for isometric, let's call it stability. Its function is to keep the bar close to your body so it doesn't drift forward, your hips don't shoot up, and it makes the movement overall a little bit easier. We did this with Eli. Eli, did you feel a difference in your lats as you're deadlifting?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's been what I've been training the most when I'm at home. Is yeah, I definitely noticed myself slouching over like that, and it's been hurting my back recently.
Yeah, again, like kind of pulled it maybe a little bit out of position. So try this out, guys. I would say use this as a warm-up. It's not meant to be an accessory movement that you like train really, really heavy. It's just patterning, so you want to get that sensation of using your lats. If you find that you round a little too much or the bar drifts forward, consider trying to apply this or giving it a go, and it should make a difference. I just want to say that is the video. Eli, thank you so much for being on. I want to make sure that everybody goes out and checks out his channel that's watching this, because it's not fitness, but it's hella entertaining. We got some cool stuff playing. Actually, I'm also going to link our first collab below. The zombie, where I took a barbell and smashed us with zombie skulls. So check out his channel, link is down below. That's all the time we have. If you like the video, make sure to like the damn video, and I'll be seeing all you guys, my rascals, in that next video. Peace. Eat your vegetables, eat your vegetables, eat your fucking vegetables.